Hey everyone, it's Carrie. We are back at World Market. This is take two. This is all of the fall decor, fallen candles. There are some beautiful things to see in here today. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. They do have all of their limited edition scents available. So we've got cider and clove and pumpkin spice. And I like the cider and clove. It's a really nice fragrance. Has a good cider, very balanced. They've got some amazing, beautiful florals for fall. Look at all these colors in here. Oh my goodness. Is anyone else like super excited now that we've hit August and we're kind of like ready for fall? These little candles. I love that they sell candles in all different sizes, just in case you have a space that you're like, the one that I'm opening right now to smell, that was the pumpkin spice one, and it smelled amazing. The one in front of that was a vanilla. Look at all these, $5 for these little ones, and all these like fall jewel tone colors. Oh my gosh, these containers are gorgeous. Look at these though. Frosted pumpkin containers. This one is pumpkin tobacco, and I can tell you right now, I was unable to open either this one or the green one. They were just stuck tight. So anyhow, they are $15. Anyhow, I was unable to get either of those open. That one is called Pumpkin Woods. I tried that one too. Apparently hand strength is not my thing. I don't know. May have to get a little bit of help there. Recruit someone to help me open those up. These are little mini jars. So they are Harvest mini jars. They are $5. This one is Autumn Woods. These, I was able to open these. These smell fantastic. Or this one is Autumn Honey. Sorry about that. This one is Cypress Woods. Every single one of these smelled incredible. Fall Cashmere. That one's a nice cozy fragrance. Velvet Apple. That one had a really nice apple smell to it. I wish there was like smell-o-vision on here. And Bonfire Nights, that one was nice. It had a nice smoky without being kind of like on fire. So I'll put that one back. Look at all these. These are so cute. Look at these little, hold on. Get out of town. There's a candle in there. Not only that, that is the pumpkin tobacco fragrance that I could not open a minute ago. That is a fantastic fragrance. Oh my goodness. Look at, and then you just put the pumpkin right back over the top. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's like Christmas morning. I'm like, what? Harvest Leaves. Smells beautiful. Look at how adorable that Mercury mushroom. I think I need these. Oh my goodness. No, I gotta check my fall budget first. Holy smokes, these are fantastic. Autumn Pumpkin. Not only do they smell really nice, but how fun are these to decorate with? This one here pulls a little more cinnamon bark. Wow. I love those, and they are so beautiful. Those are all so pretty. Those are so cute. So these can hold like little tea lights in there. Sorry about that. My voice is in and out today. I talk a lot during the day, and I was on calls a lot today, so I apologize. My voice is kind of out there. In any event, it's a black little metal stand, and then it holds those small little pumpkin votives. I so far am loving what I am seeing for fall in here. All of these different planters. We've got $10, $15. This one with the ruffles over here, that one is $17. All right, the price tags, hold on here, something's goofy. Okay, hold on. They're $10. Sorry about that. So they're not, ignore that 19 and 29. They are all the red, that mustard, and the green. Those are $10. Look at how pretty this vase is with the pink pressed flowers in there. Oh my goodness. I love this one. It is huge. Like you could put an amazing floral arrangement in that one, and that one was $25. It's a very pretty pink. $30 for that one. Yeah, I really, really like that one. That would be perfect. I like to get just big bouquets of flowers from even just the grocery store. These olive shades. So these have candles in them also. Interesting. But do note it said do not burn with the top on it, which I thought was interesting. They have two different sizes of these gold candle holders. The larger one is 30, the smaller one is 20. I think they only had the larger ones sitting out there. I really, really like these miniature taper candles. They're just super delicate. I really like those. But here are more. So we've got wild moss and neroli. And if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. It's been a day today. These all smell really nice, and I love the containers are very substantial. Let's see, what do we have? Peppercorn and cardamom. I can handle pronouncing that. And then we've got the 3-wick ones down here, mostly in all the same fragrances. Oh, this one here is with the fresh linen mix in it. Okay. What is this one? Sea salt and sage. Okay, I normally like sea salt and sage, so let's see how these are together. It is very sea salt forward, so that's kind of the front fragrance you pick up. I'm always curious, you know, when you smell a candle compared to burning it, oftentimes it's kind of a little bit different. So we've got mahogany wood. What else do we have? Tangerine Dreams. This one, Bergamot Blood Orange. That might be one I might like. Let's see what else we can find. Wild Cactus Agave. That smells fantastic. I like this. I like the smell of that one. So we've got Blue Agave. Black Orchid Plum. Sorry, I keep pulling these down. There's other people looking at candles, so I just didn't want to put them on blast on camera and be like, hey, what kind of candles do you like? All sorts of fun things still for the fall garden. I love these. This blue vase, sorry about that. See how sometimes the camera just does not like this. We're about $12. The camera does not like small price tags. Actually, I can double check the price here. Hold on, I just realized they're actually in front. Yeah, it was $12. So $11.99 for the blue one, $20 for that gold one. This blue one here is $25, sorry. Let's round up that penny. Those are really cool blues. We've got some other planters over here and then some fake plants, but we've also got these little watering cans. Oh my goodness, these are $25. Nope, those are not $25. That's the wrong tag. Oh, they are $25, but that is the wrong tag. That's all right. That's the same price. We're good. Is it a raccoon? I think that might be a raccoon. These are super fun. I like these a lot. They've got that gray on the top, and we're going to eventually work our way around, and we're going to look at all the other fall decor that they do have, including some fall foods. But I had to check out the candles. Little potpourris, different fragrances. So this one's the pumpkin spice one. This one, let me grab a price. We've got $25 for this. If you are new here, where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to say hello. We have friends all over the place. We've got friends down in Brazil. We've got friends in Canada. We've got friends in Europe. We are all over the place here. So welcome everyone. Currently, I live in the Orlando, Florida area and just recently moved here from the Dallas, Texas area. So this one here is $10. That is where I am and where I am from. All of these, look at these fall florals. They are so pretty. So these are all fake. Let's see. Let me see if I can get that to focus. $13 for that one. This one, $15. Yeah, sometimes if I use I found painting my fingernails and using that to create the focus, it actually helps the camera oddly. And the type of camera that I use, a couple of you have asked, it is I have the older one. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket Mini. Mine is the 2. They're on to the 3s now. But it's a very small, I'm going to call it inspector type gadget camera, super lightweight, has a ton of memory. The battery lasts forever. This one is $17, at least for what I do. It definitely has a good lifespan on it. And then if it's running low when I'm in the car, I just plug it in and charge it up. For me, it's a little bit easier to use this camera. Plus, I had it because we were using it for vacations and stuff. It's easier than using my phone. It's just less bulky. I love this color. You mix that color in with fall decor, it's so pretty. These are all of our taper holders over here. We've got a beautiful green back there. We've got golds, this kind of more bronze color. These are taper holders, but they have the pressed flowers in the glass. Those are $12. I think we saw something similar to that at Hobby Lobby the other day. No, it was not. Where was it? No, it was, I don't remember. I think it was Hobby Lobby, sorry. I go to a lot of places during the week. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes as I'm like trying to go back and do an edit, I'll say the wrong store. These are really pretty. I love that they have that kind of gold inside. So these are fun. These are the smaller florals in here that will go inside like your bud vase size, as you'll see down here, all your little bud vases. Got some really pretty fall colors. They did not have price tags on the bottom. Obviously, the sign up top said under $7. So that berry color, the greens, then that kind of that amber. The fall florals, the wreaths, these are all so pretty. Got some garlands in there. They've got the eucalyptus ones mixed in with the fall. Do you all have a world market near where you live? I know there's not many of these stores. In Dallas, we had quite a few. So this is kind of cool. $20. You had all the different color leaves across. So we've got the garlands over here. These are those soft, I think felt type is how I would describe the feeling of those. Got the little acorns on here. Mushrooms, what else do we have? Leaves. Oh, these are cute. They have beads on them also. You've got little mushrooms. Mushrooms are very popular this year. Hobby Lobby also had a whole bunch of them. These are really cool. I love these kind of like paper decorations, but this box, how cool is this? 50 ways to appreciate every day. But look, it's matches. So start each morning with a list of 3 things you're thankful for. So each match has something on it. I love that. I also love these cards, these kind of like paper arrangements. Super fun to send to someone who loves flowers, but you don't want the flowers to die. And then they literally just fold up flat and they can pull them out again next year. So this is a little book of what I'm grateful for. This one is $10. I think we should kind of leave, I think Thanksgiving needs to just be a year-round, every day. Because I know things can be hard, right? And we all go through stuff. These are adorable. These are little miniature letter, like little, you could use these for thank yous. You could use these to just drop a little hello, sometimes just a word of encouragement or something for someone. I think those are so sweet and they're so tiny. You got a gratitude tree, but here are those paper. So this is the pack of mushrooms, so the honeycombs. So those are 20, and then the other one is the pumpkins. And you could mix them up like they had them there. And we also have harvest paper garland. Those are so fun. $8. Gosh, even just decorating like around the house for fall, or if you're a teacher with a classroom, you could incorporate some of this in for the holidays. I like that. It's kind of sparkly. It's got some gold on there. Check out this honeycomb turkey though. I love the colors. That's really fun. So there's a set of pumpkins. Is this fruit? It's fruit. Oh my goodness. Those are super fun. And they were all right about $20. And then we have the crackers. You know how you have them for Christmas? Now we've got them for Thanksgiving. So there are a couple different packs. How fun would that be for the kids' table? Or just, gosh, just put it at the grown-ups table too. We all need a little bit of fun, right? And the floral ones down there, some of them were stuff your own. And some of them come with items inside. And we've got our little wool mini mushrooms here, little packs. All these adorable little wool creatures over here we'll take a look at. We've got some fall candles in here. So here's the fall colors. Those are $5, just like the other. We had looked at those earlier. Some of the knit pumpkins. Lots of little pretty colors in here. Those were $5, sorry. What else can we find? What is this little cutie? I think, are these also like ornaments? I think they are. So if you do a fall, maybe a little tree or something. What do we have in here? What in the world? I think. Oh goodness. That one's interesting. That one may have to go home with me because that is a point of conversation. We've got our little moose in here. Oh my gosh, he's got little binoculars. It says Cheese World. He's got a camera on him. But look at how bundled up this little guy is. Oh my gosh, he's like stuffed in a little pumpkin. There are so many fun little fall decor items in here. But yeah, that one, I think that one may have to go home. These are wood mushrooms up top here. So these are all little carved wood. You got your one with the fox on it. What does this one have? A little, is it a little squirrel, I think? Yes. And we've got our little felt snail, or wool, sorry, I keep wanting to call it felt, but it's wool. That one's 14. And that's a faux wood grain pumpkin right there. That's kind of cool. But check out these little wreaths. So this one is a squirrel. He's got his little scarf on. Let's see what else we've got. Aw. It's the little bottom of the mushroom, and he's got a little leaf and an acorn. There's a lot of detail in these. I am telling you, if you've got a world market near you, if you've never been in, go in. It is such a fun store to go in and just see everything. There's some really good foods to be found also in this store if you did not know that. Let's see, that one is $17. So they had that in a bunch of different colors, the cream, blue, a berry color, your gold, and they had them in a couple different sizes. Kind of step back and check out the place settings over here. The charcuterie board, it's a squirrel. Can you see the shape on that? $700 if you need a new dining room table for the holidays. And we'll be back to dig into some of the furniture and stuff. I just wanted to do one video on Halloween and then one standalone video on the fall and Thanksgiving. This one is 17. Super beautiful colors in here. So these mushrooms had the wool on top and had a wood base. Yeah, this one is $8. And we've got all of our glass pumpkins. Look at all these amazing colors and patterns. And then the knit ones down here. So they had like a faux wood stem on them. Those were super fun also. We've got our little wool turkeys. All the yummy chocolates. Oh my goodness. And look at how beautiful the wrappers are. You've got your woodland nesting dolls. Little turkey chocolates. Oh my goodness. I love the coloring book there and love this one here. So gather together. What a fun kids table you could come up with between the little nesting critters and those napkins. Oh my goodness. So we've got the fall sampler. This is your syrups. So it has, 5 different flavors in there. What does this one say? Let me see if they've got one of these around the corner. I love the detail. Can you see the little kind of shiny bling with the beads in there? I think it is Thankful. Yep, I was thinking that's what it was. They have beautiful barware. Lots of really cool ones for the fall. So this one is $10. And if you're like me and you don't drink, you're not into drinking, that's just not your thing or whatever, serve up desserts in those. It's a beautiful way to use your barware, serve up some fun things in there. My mom used to just put, honestly, Jello pudding in there, and we thought we were on top of the world. Those are coffee cups down there. And this is something that World Market has. They have beaded table runners and placemats. The detail, it's unbelievable. And here's the one with the pumpkins. They have a lot of weight to them because they're heavy from all the beads. Super pretty. We've got our very natural turkey up there. We've got our mulling spices. Who loves mulling spices? I do. We've got some baking dishes, more coffee cups. Are these just little bar napkins? Those are so fun with the leaf. Oh, this is the squirrel nut bowl. That's hilarious. They've got little pretty pumpkin. This could be a trinket tray, serving tray, coaster, however you want to use it. And as always, they always have pretty napkins, also, or napkins, towels with a lot of detail on them. Have any of you tried their soups? We've got Spicy corn chowder. We've got fall pasta. They also have Halloween pasta. Here's some more fall pasta. I'm curious if any of you have tried the soups. If so, let me know in the comments what your favorite one is. Creamy potato leek soup, that sounds delicious. Pumpkin and ginger bisque. I may have to try a couple of those this fall. They look delightful. And then World Market does have their own coffee. Also, I have used this brand before. This one here I've not tried. It's the apple pie spice. I may have to try that one. But Elmhurst, that's a brand. I do like that brand. That's a cashew milk one. So $8 for that one. Let's see what else. Apple cider donut. These are K-Cups. So Bones coffee. I've not tried that one. I wonder if those are pretty good. Do you all have a favorite fall coffee? Let's talk about that for a minute. Let me know in the comments what you think of that. This Republic of Tea is one of my favorite tea brands. So we've got pumpkin pie chai. This one is fantastic if you like pumpkin pie and that spicy chai. Brown butter toffee, I've not tried that one yet. May have to put that on my to try. I have tried the mulled apple spice tea. Super yummy. Pumpkin spice, I've tried that one. The apple pie chai, I have had that one too. I'm trying to think if there's any. I've not had the butterscotch caramel. Maple pumpkin, I've not had that one either. May have to try some new ones. Pumpkin spice stroop waffle. It's an herbal hug in a mug. I love that. These are the smaller containers of their coffee, so if you want to just try out a few of the flavors before you commit to a big bag. Let's see what else we have in here. We've got the Autumn Harvest collection. Those are your gourmet flavorings. They have so many yummy things in here. There's pumpkin beverage dispenser. I love that. And then all of your syrups. So this is your pumpkin pie. Actually, those are your caramels. These are little owls. They've got some pumpkins down there also. That table runner is beautiful. So there's a whole pumpkin cookbook. I do love cooking with pumpkin. Let's see what else we can find over here. Of course, the Mason and Cash mixing bowl. That's beautiful. It's not necessarily for fall, but it is gorgeous. Pumpkin baker is fun, but look at these cuties. They're just having their zen moment. I did not know that they sold pie crust. So this is a pecan pie crust. It's gluten-free. Love that. What is this one here? So that's a nut pie crust, a chocolate one. Okay. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Pumpkin spice. It's a whipped honey from Savannah Bee honey. You can buy it in the store. We have an actual Savannah Bee store. And we've got some yummy baked goods down here, like you take home and make the recipe. I love these. These look delicious. It is about 100 degrees outside, but I am ready to go home and fire up the oven and start baking after looking at all these. Pumpkin butter jubilee. Caramel maple, that's a pie filling. Caramel maple pumpkin pie filling. And then a pecan pie filling. And pecan pies are really big in the South, specifically in Texas. Huge for us. I'm just here for the pie. And then there's always that ratio of whipped cream to pie. Gotta have that balance, right? Lindor makes maple chocolate. Okay, hold on, people. This is like, there's some game-changing stuff in here. I have had these soft maple sugars. Our friends up in Canada probably know exactly what these are. Even our friends up in the northeast of the US will know what those are. If you, man, maple syrup. It's, if you've had really good maple syrup, you know what I'm talking about. So we've got this owl. That was kind of cool. Chocolate maple cream cookies. Yeah, I can, when I like, if I eat pancakes, I think I'm a maple syrup snob. I have to have like really good maple syrup. It's just a game changer. There are so many different yummy things here. So we've got salted caramel cookies. I'm not familiar with this brand. Is anyone else familiar with this brand? Fancy Pants. Pumpkin chocolate cookies. Okay. Y'all might see me in my car later just with a bag of cookies out there in my iced tea. Holy smokes, these look delicious. I have this brand down here I'm very familiar with. I love ginger snaps. Pumpkin spice ones also. These are yummy. Pumpkin spice pecans. Well, these are cute. It's like just a little cookie. That's just a little jar. Now we've got wafer rolls, pumpkin spice, more biscottis. Oh my goodness. And then all the salted caramels for the fall, the s'mores. Is everyone else like, are we all hungry now? We all need a snack. And then we've got some fun popcorn down here. Pumpkin spice latte crunch, caramel apple. Oh my goodness. And then look at these aprons. It's a really cool teal, like teal blue. And with that, everyone, we are gonna head out. Keep in mind, they do have clearance on all of their summer, all their patio stuff. There's really big sales right now on all that end of the season as we make way for all of that amazing fall and Halloween stuff coming in. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and be safe, everyone.